welcome back to another Make It Mini Monday, and today I am kind of cheating just a little bit. All right, so I have this beautiful aqua and white, solid from the Harvest collection. I also have some more of these reinforcement rings, the sticker sheet from the Country Harvest collection. I'm going to be playing with this collection like in its entirety. So I have the sticker book. I really want to hit hard in the sticker book today. Let's see if I can do that because I haven't hardly touched anything in this little book. I have a few of the puffy, I think they're the thickers that are the foam thickers. That's what they are, not puffy. Some of the faux brads left over. Well, actually all of them. I won't be playing with all of them though. And then a few of the chipboard pieces. This is one of those large chipboard clusters. And then some leftover bits and pieces from the ephemera packs or the ephemera packs or die cut packs, however you want to call them. I have 3 photos that I plan on scrapbooking today. And then, of course, a few more of the foam and chipboard hearts right there. Also, I am going to be doing 2 12 by 12 pages. They're going to be back to back, but I'm also going to be doing a pocket page. Now, this pocket page is going to be so quick because I only have the 2 pockets to embellish. And so I was debating whether or not to even make this a Make It Mini Monday, but I'm going to be using this 4x4 sheet for my pockets. And so that's what's going to allow it to go by super fast. And these are the scraps that I will be using for my 12 by 12 layout. So I've got 2 12 by 12 layouts that I'm actually going to create, the front and the back of this craft, page. And then, of course, my 4x4 pockets. And like I said, I debated making this a Make It Mini Monday because of the fact that these pocket pages are going to go by so fast that you're going to blink and miss it. And so most of it is the 12 by 12, but this here, they're all one and the same. So they're actually going to get sandwiched in between a 12 by 12 and then this, it's like a craft pocket page. I'll be bringing that in here pretty soon too. In fact, I think you might have already seen it. I'm not really sure. So anyways, I don't know you guys anymore. I don't even know what day it is. So what I'm doing for the pocket page is I took the 4x4 cut aparts that Simple Stories has provided for me, and I cut them out in their 4x4 format. So I'm going to use one side for this set of photos, but I'm going to take 2 of the 4x4 decorated images and put them on that side. And then for this side, I don't know how to explain this very well, but for this side, I actually just put my photos on top of the 4x4 cards that I didn't want to use. And that's pretty much it, except for I do have a gap at the bottom of the So Thankful truck image. I will be coming back to that as soon as I'm done with my 2 12 by 12 pages that I will be doing. So for the 12 by 12 pages, I went ahead and I cut out my photo mats. One of them's yellow, which I'm not really impressed with. I didn't really like it once I started putting the layout together, but I end up inking the edge of the cream one, which is actually almost white. So it's a very, very pale cream. But I ink the edges to make it a little darker, and then I'm okay with that now. So it made it all better. And now I'm just trying to organize, I need this for this page, that for that page. Just basically splitting my elements in half so that way I don't accidentally use all the things on one layout and then I don't have enough for the other layout. So that's what I was trying to do. And that's normally how I always work is I always conquer and divide. Just to make sure that I have enough to spread the wealth, right? Enough to spread all of my images everywhere. So these 2 strips of yellow paper are just leftover scraps that I took from making photo mats or the branding strip, anything like that. And I find out after I glue this one down that they're not the same thickness. The second strip here is just a little bit thinner, and I mean a microscopic inch thinner than the first one that I glued down. So I'm actually going to glue this one down, and I don't know why I wanted the thicker one. I don't know why I did it this way, but basically I just lined everything up and then, glued it down, and now when I put my blue piece down, I'll be able to cover up that small little gap that that made the difference, in the thickness of the yellow pieces. And that's it. I made it more complicated than I needed to. Let's just say that. I should have just started with the skinny one, but I didn't know they were different sizes until I tried to put them next to each other. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my hole punch to punch out the holes from that blue paper that I used to cover the holes. This will also help reinforce the holes because now I made them double thickness, and then I plan on putting the hole reinforcers on there. Now these hole reinforcers are actually like a plasticky sticker. It's kind of cool. I'm so sorry, you guys. It is kind of neat to figure out how they work, which is weird. I'm taking the it's pumpkin spice time and just cutting out the word spice so it can say it's pumpkin time, because these were just like I said, this was my son's very first. I said it in another video. I apologize if this one comes out before the other ones. I do record in order, but I don't voice over in order. I'm weird. I'm very weird. But this is my son's very first time pumpkin carving, and he was just so fascinated with the goop that we pulled out of the pumpkin. The fact that now his pumpkin is hollow. I mean, he was just so fascinated with the whole process that I took so many photos. I've got pages and pages. I think I only have, just a few more to share with you guys. But he was just so fascinated that I spammed my camera with pumpkin photos, and I couldn't pick between which one. So I'm scrapbooking them all, because this kind of joy doesn't happen every time. It just doesn't. It's a one and done type of deal. And so I wanted to capture it. I wanted to make it last forever. So what I did with the chipboard pieces is I actually took off the backing, so that way when I add them all together, they are not going to be as thick as, oh my gosh, I forgot what I was saying. They're not going to be as thick when I start layering them on top. So I just basically took the printed image and ripped the chipboard piece off. So I could stack and layer and it not be a big old bulk in my album, especially on a page that's not going to get a page protector, because I'm working right on the page itself. This is one of those SEI pages that came in that album that I've been working on. Like I said, it is definitely a nod to mini albums where you have all the different flips and flaps and page sizes and whatnot, and I really wanted to keep that going, and so I just decided to accept it, and not accept it, but embrace it, and build on top of it. So anywho, picking out all the pumpkins, and I'm, instead of fussy cutting around them, I'm trying to ink them this time. It is really hard. I definitely wanted to fussy cut around the pumpkins. This one pumpkin that has the extra long stem, I'm not grasping that concept very much. So I definitely do end up cutting it off because I don't understand it. It's just weird, and I need to move it around. So yeah, it loses its stem. I'm sorry. But I didn't get it. I didn't understand why it needed to be so long. So, and then I do end up fussy cutting out the stickers because I couldn't do it, you guys. I thought I was going to be able to just ink the edges, but I had to fussy cut. So it was just something that I tried. At least I tried it, but it didn't work. I did also, the chipboard pieces, I did not ink those edges. I'm only inking the edges of the stickers. Oh, I do ink those edges, but I didn't do the truck or the other pumpkin crate up top. But I did do the pumpkins because I was trying to avoid fussy cutting it all out. But they're easy images, so it didn't take me very long. Now I'm just going to go through and, find some stickers and whatnot. I've pretty much used up every pumpkin sticker known to this album or this collection, because like I said, I had lots of pumpkin pages and pictures and things like that to go through. So definitely used up the pumpkins. And then I'm going to put the little hearts around my clusters, just using them as sprinkles. They don't really fall into place as easy as they should have. I do end up not using any of the brads. I think I just pulled off a chipboard piece from the faux brads, and then I only used the brown hearts on the one side. I think I'm going to use the green hearts on this particular side. So I'm going to leave the craft cardstock or the craft base page as is, and just go ahead and throw these blocks of aqua on top of this really cool, it's craft cardstock with silver chevrons. Are they chevrons or are they just zigzags? I think they're just zigzags. I don't know. I don't think they're chevrons. Anyways, I'm having word issues today, you guys. So anyways, I am going to just go ahead and block them on there just like this. And then I'm going to have pumpkins going in a diagonal across my page in sets of 3. So I'm going to have the blue pumpkin, the white pumpkin, and the orange pumpkins going across, because this was the aftermath. Even though I am treating it almost like it's a title page, this is the aftermath of once it was all done. We've got our bowls of goop, and we've got our tools all dirty and hung out, our messy mats, laid out where we were carving, and it just, I like taking the aftermath pictures. I really do. I love seeing the mess before we pick it up, because it just shows that we had a good time. That's my only thing. Don't forget the hole reinforcers. I wanted to make sure that my blue piece wasn't too far over before I start going all crazy with the stickers and whatnot. So, and for this one, I keep a little on the, I don't, other than the foam stickers, I try to keep everything flat on this. And that is one of the reasons why I wanted to hit the sticker, this sticker book pretty hard. It really is. So for my decorations or my pumpkins going in a diagonal, I'm going to have 3 on top of the gingham, and then 3 right on top of my photo, and then 3 more down at the bottom, and then I'm going to put the title over on the left side of the photo. When I create these layouts, in all honesty, I have no clue what I even have planned. I just don't, you guys. I throw everything on the page and let the design create itself, and then I also let I go for it. I let the photo tell me where the embellishments are supposed to be, or where the gaps will tell me where the photo is supposed to be, just all that stuff. So from the sticker book, I used the word carving. So the crate says pumpkin time, and then this one says carving. I'm going to add a little bit of brown just for like a foundation to, say that this title belongs here. And then of course, just by chance, I find the word pumpkins. So I'm going to take that word pumpkins and have carving pumpkins as my title, even though it says pumpkin time up at the top. I'm going to add this really cool clustered banner in this pumpkin cluster down at the bottom. I found another really cool cluster that I'm going to add up at the top. I feel like they really add to my layering, even though I really didn't do a whole lot at all. So here's where I find the word pumpkins, and I thought, oh, that's perfect. Looks like I meant to do that. Found another word that worked out really well. Going to go back to the sticker sheet really quickly. And when I was working from the sticker book, and then I had a little bit of chipboard pieces to work with, and then I went back to the sticker book. I just flip back and forth when I am trying to create all of these, when I'm trying to create a page from nothing. Is kind of what I'm saying. Now I'm going to add some brads. I try to do brads in 3s, just because of the fact that it's definitely a unique embellishment, and I like to have it spread out instead of just one here or there. So for this one, I only used 2. Now I'm going to go back to that pocket page and try to fill in this gap that I have created. I don't know if it's because I accidentally cut wonky or one of the pockets is bigger. I'm not really sure what created the gap because it was a little offset. So I'm just going to add a little strip at the bottom using my leftover yellow piece. And then I have a foam little pumpkin. I found this really cool sticker. And that's it. That's all I'm going to add to that pocket page with the truck behind it. Just basically covering up the word that said autumn and just trying to make it look like a truck with pumpkins in the back. And these are the pages that I have created. I am so super stoked with making this fall collection more about, pumpkin carving and whatnot. Could I have used the dead space in the 4x4 pockets to create even more? I could have, but I feel like it's enough. I feel like you need to give your eye a break. Not every page has to have a decoration, especially when it comes to pocket pages. So yeah, I definitely feel like this was enough and had a blast. Creating these 3 little quick pages for you guys, mostly just using scraps and my leftover embellishments. So anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really, truly appreciate it. Be sure to check out Janet Fritz over on Galaxy Girl Creations to see how she is using Make It Mini Monday. Is she doing a 6x8? Is she doing an 8.5x11? Or is she creating a pocket page today as well? Also, look for the thumbnail in YouTube land to see if anybody else decided to join us today. Thank you so much, and I'll check y'all later. Bye!